You got it, kid? You got it? Oh. We haven't done this in a minute.
Stop what you're doing. Put down the remote. Pick up the book. It's the final episode of the show. That's a silly look at a serious world.
It doesn't matter when you listen, Ken, as long as your wife, the one-time guest co-host, then permanent host, who has yet to be in studio since our daughter turned about 3.5 months, it's always the afternoon.
Not sponsored by my drink of choice, Body Armor.
Body Armor.
Apparently a $5 billion company.
Yeah.
That's a Kobe-related drink?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He was on like a Fox thing a while ago, like before he passed away. This is probably like 2016. He's like, yeah, I'm starting an energy drink. It's called Body Armor. I was like, I think it'll be worth billions of dollars in a while. And little we know, Coca-Cola bought it for like $900 billion.
All right. I like
Is it
it.
any good?
It's actually really good. I'm going to stay out of Denver, but it's actually really good.
Can I take a little sip of it?
Yeah. Go for
What
it.
color? What kind did you get?
Orange mango today. I had the blueberry yesterday, berry lemonade. This is the final episode of the afternoons with Josh, Ken, and Amanda, and Rosie.
That is delightful.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh,
Wow. What?
the bathroom scene of this week's Curb. Is that what
Yes.
we're talking about?
Yes.
Trying to get the lid to stay
Yes.
up?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that.
We've been there. We've talked about it.
We
before.
talked about it.
We've done it.
BC Tiller says, $400 million to the Kobe fam.
Good.
Yeah, I'll allow.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Listen, money cannot replace a loved one. And, you know, they were already rich. I mean, $400 to his foundation, all that kind of stuff. Amazing kind of money.
Yeah.
It's still, his death's still very, very sad. But,
Yeah. Didn't have, yeah.
you know,
Tragedy. And that's our show, everybody.
Hey!
So I guess, yeah. So first of all, we're back after a few weeks off.
very
Yeah, we didn't intend that.
hiatus.
And then we were like, you know what? It's time. Maybe we wrap this up, right? I'm trying to remember the
Yeah,
conversation.
I think it was like, I think we both said, they said run its course.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, hey, it's not The Walking Dead. It can't go on forever.
Right.
Okay. We enjoyed doing the show. I think if we had hundreds of thousands of listeners, we would continue to do it because Ken and I can wax poetic for an hour once a week.
And we have egos.
And we've got egos. You know,
when
we like to
millions of
fill the
people are
airwaves.
listening to
Yeah.
you. You know?
Yeah.
No, that's kind of what happened. And then it was like, well, I think we should probably maybe consider wrapping this up on our own terms. And we knew at episode 150 was coming. And then in the background was the idea that probably it was looking like GP as we know it was going to probably have to come to an end. And we did that video yesterday on the here. It's on the channel. You can get up more information, and we'll talk about our answer questions. We're not going to get down on it. So it all just kind of synced up. Synergy.
Totally. 100%. I think that when we started this show, we started it sort of out of necessity.
We really
for
did.
our sanity, for our own sanity.
Yeah.
Right? But also because we figured you and I had never done a show, just you and I together.
We never had. No.
never
We had
had.
some shows we were trying to get done over there.
Yes. And they were squashed by non-thinking creatives.
It's just,
It is what it is.
And then, like I said, we both got laid off on the same day.
We did, which was hilarious.
Hilarious. And then we talked about it. And then I said, I don't know, it's like a show that's kind of like a radio show. It's like the afternoons of Josh and Cam, but it will be something else. And we're like, well, that sounds good.
Yeah. Call it the afternoons. We found a tagline. We had a couple sponsors. We had Simply Straws. And then we had
Mojito.
Mojito, of course.
And then the jaw-breaking one,
Jawzrsize.
which hurt me so bad.
Was it Jawzrsize? Was that what?
Jawbones. What was that? Ikaika, have you ever used that thing where you put that rubber
it was made in Hawaii.
BDSM ball in your mouth and you chew on
I
it?
think it's Jawzrsize.
Is that the one where you shake your head and it has wings, or is that
No.
another one?
Whoa.
It is
excuse me.
Jawzrsize. That's what it was called, dude. It was called Jawzrsize.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got him, and I thought that I was going to lose my front teeth. And Ken literally has done permanent damage to his jaw.
Yeah, one day I was sitting there and my jaw moved 2 inches to the left.
Yeah.
Just by itself. It's back. It's back now.
I thought my mouth was gonna I was gonna be just ripped in the face.
I
Turns
believe
out-
the science of it.
I do. It turns out that I'd much rather just chew gum.
You know what I was thinking about that? A nice hard piece of gum
Yeah.
probably does the same thing.
So I think so. Michael Kautzer, our buddy. Michael Kautzer is going to be getting this background.
I heard this rumor.
Going to be sending it to him. I'll figure out the shipping to where you are, Michael Kautzer. I don't know where in the world you are, but I'll get it to you. And then Anke von Doren, the legend, she reached out to me on Instagram. She's getting the Positivity Report background.
Yeah.
We are trying to do, I haven't heard from Cold Cuts yet. I sent him an email. But all that merch is, whatever's left is left. If you want to buy some as a collector's item, buy some of the glassware, buy a Positivity Report mug, a beanie, a shirt, a hat, a hoodie.
Somebody stop me. No. Someone, Detraka said they couldn't, they were looking to buy the beanies. They couldn't find the beanies on that merch store.
So they might be gone.
They might be gone. We'll find that out.
Also, Daniel Medina might be taking the bar.
Really?
I just sent him the dimensions.
Here's the thing: Medina manages that movie theater. I would love to see that in the movie theater.
I know, and like instead of that's the new like ticket taker booth.
Yeah,
he just walks
That'd
in.
be
with
great.
It. Yeah, my idea was to maybe put some like remote control wheels on it and just drive it around Burbank. And, like
that's not a bad idea.
You know. Matt the Beard Man chimes in with a super chat. Thanks, Matt. Oh wait, I gotta text Amanda. She's supposed to be on. Whoopsie daisy. I gotta send her the link. Shoot. Farts.
You handle that. Matt the Beard Man, who's been so generous from the start here. All of you have been so generous. We'll fawn over all of you listeners going back to 2018.
We'll do a little highlight reel at the end.
Yeah, Matt says, I have a hard time trying to keep up with the content lately. Life has been super busy. I will continue to follow you all everywhere you guys go. So I raise my founder bucket to you. Cheers, GPA. Yeah, that's awesome. You. Yeah. Again, we're not going. I don't want to get to the weeds of the big announcement that's up there. It's a half-hour, 40-minute video you can find out. But Josh will still be putting up content here. We'll be in and out. GPA will be in and out for the next couple weeks. Doing some shows. Ikaika will move home. Kind of home. He'll move to the Garlic Festival, where he's going to open up a booth selling garlic jam.
Ooh, garlic jam.
Yeah.
And a preserved garlic.
Ikaika, how do you make that garlic jam?
Yeah, how does that work?
I've never heard of garlic jam. Garlic ice cream.
Garlic ice cream
they
is
sell that.
amazing.
I never had it, but
it's
I
so
might
good.
actually try it this time.
Stinking Rose. The Stinking Rose.
Stinking Rose is good.
Right. All right. Okay, cool. Cool.
You kind of look for Amanda. She's going to be popping in there.
So, given the opportunity for some comedy, Kaika said, no, thank you.
Yeah, I know. He's good. He Mark Riley that improv.
I couldn't think of anything. So
no.
Okay. John G says, this has been my favorite podcast over the last 3 years. Thank you.
Well, thanks, John G.
We appreciate that. Appreciate that positivity.
We love doing the show. We'll miss doing it.
That's
you know?
Big. Sorry, I'm literally distracted by reading the comments. This is most unprofessional. I'm just like, oh, Big Lou's here.
Big Lou in the house.
Oh, hey, look at that. David McKay's here. There you go. Garlic jam. Brian McGovern says garlic jam. I assume it's a real thing.
Gotta be.
How many dates have you taken to Stinking Rose, including Amanda?
Never taken Amanda there. I myself have only gone there one time alone.
Same.
I went there alone one time.
On the Alone app?
Back. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. We did come up with a genius app on this program.
I still have that shirt.
Yeah. That's awesome. Stinking Rose, for those that don't know, is a all garlic restaurant here in Los Angeles.
Garlic.
It's on La Cienega. I went there one time thinking I'd get like a garlic martini, and I did, and it was amazing. And then I had just like I just smelled like garlic for a night, and it was worth every penny.
It's good for your immune system,
I think, and vampires.
Yeah. Dylan Bear says, love watching you guys from Doghouse and Burbank.
Oh.
So do you think Dylan Dylon Berry went to, every time we did an episode, he drove to Doghouse and sat there and watched it? Or do you think he works there?
I think the hot dog is the perfect accompaniment food for this podcast.
Just a big hot log of meat to put in your mouth.
Yep.
It's the best.
That's the one.
Speaking of the Robbie Minute, the Robbie Minute is here in chat. That's Robbie Smith.
I haven't seen Robbie's been texting us.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's the best.
Josh, let me ask you this question.
Talk to me.
How many Japanese ear shaving videos have you watched this week?
Weirdly enough, a couple.
Yeah?
Because my ear situation, I looked at my dad's ears this weekend. I love my dad. He's the best. But I was like, when he was sleeping, I was going to take clippers to his ears. It's too much hair on his ears. And I don't know what my mom is doing. My mom's going to be better with this.
How do you let that go?
It's not like there's a couple little hairs. Like, it's popping out now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I am cognizant of the ear hair situation. I want to get my ears lasered, and don't even think about waxing my ears, Ikaika. But I want to get my ears lasered.
I would support you on this.
Thanks.
I would support you. I'm telling you, a regular haircut in Japan for the discerning gentleman and probably discerning lady includes an ear cleaning.
See, I want that.
I really want that.
We were talking about lighting the ear candle wicks in your ear holes, and I've done that before. It's amazing.
It's just the best. Yeah. Well, I watched one today. I fell asleep. I finished some work. I was on Rotten Tomatoes today. Did a fun show coming out next week, and I had a little bit of time, so I sat down and I fell asleep watching my favorite video of a barber in Oakland. And I fell asleep, and then I woke up. His name's Kenneth Hogan's. Yeah. That S. And I woke up, and this Japanese ear shaving, not cleaning, ear shaving video.
Shaving.
He had a straight razor in the guy's ear.
Inside the ear?
Yeah, scooping it like an ice cream.
What?
Yeah.
If you guys want to support the show, you can Streamlab here, obviously, and you can Super Chat. Our buddy Senior Film chimes in with just the $5. Great to see you.
He's the best.
Brian BC Tiller of Tiller and Son, BC Tiller and Sons.
Oh yeah,
farming equipment and sarsaparilla. Just same here, Josh. And Video Club Random. That's an Argentinian 100, which I don't know the conversion rate, but I believe that's $2.5 million.
That's right.
This was one of my favorite podcasts from day one. I will miss it, but I will follow you in any next endeavor as I've been doing for years. Also, the playlist almost reached 500 songs. That's how much music we talked on this podcast. That was a main thing here.
Especially in the early days, because I could, we were recording at home and I could access songs. And we moved to YouTube and Twitch. We couldn't play songs anymore.
Correct.
I'm looking at it now. You remember the first song on there?
Robbie Dupree, Steal Away.
No. Carmel by the Sea. Carmel by the Sea. Speaking of Carmel by the Sea, we have on straight from, not Carmel, but she's the daughter of Carmel, the rays of
Carmel
sunshine.
by the She?
Carmel by the She. It's Josh Macuga's better half, Amanda, and Rosie.
And Rosie girl.
Look at them cheeks.
Who just dropped her food on me. So that's
perfect.
Nice.
Look at Amanda. She got all dressed up for the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't see my bottom half. I just have sweatpants on.
And then Rosie, she hasn't been feeling too hot the last couple of days, but she's looking real sweet right now. Look at sweet Rosie girl. Oh,
Yeah, she's a little zoned out. She
She
gets
is.
that from her mother.
It's like so anyways, Spike Owen was the Mariners shortstop, then he got traded to the Red Sox. Hey, she likes Spike Owen references.
Yeah, she does. I hope she does. She started doing this thing last night or yesterday. We're like going like, "Hi Rosie, hi," and she's going like this, like, "Allora, va bene."
It's so funny. She's like, ciao,
Ciao, ciao, ciao, ciao, ciao, ciao, ciao. Hey, oh, oh.
You didn't do it.
Yeah, mom, watch. I'm gonna do the drum thing, Rosie. Drum. Start me up, and never stop, never stop, never stop. Okay. I think she's kind of like she kind of hears your voice.
Yeah.
She maybe wants to think it's coming in from the front door there.
She definitely could see him before we were live or whatever you want to call it. She could see him and she was kind of smiling, but she was a little confused.
Yeah. Do you guys just sit around the house and just interpreting her facial expressions into actual dialogue?
Oh, yeah.
Basically, a lot of sitting around the house, and yes, a lot of interpreting.
My Rosie voiceover is second
It's the
to
best.
none. Yeah, it's awesome.
It's the best. That's what I would do.
Which I can't wait until she can actually talk to us, because it's probably going to be completely different than what we have put in our heads that she sounds like.
I never thought about that, because Baxter will never get to refute the voice that Grace and I assigned. But Rosie will be like, "Yeah, that's not me."
No, she's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be hard to. Go ahead.
The pattern that she has created is, even when she was in the womb, is to do her own thing. She's always done her own thing. She's, as soon as we expect or have expectations for her, she's like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to do my thing. So you guys just stay out of my business. So I kind of feel like that's going to be the theme in our life, is that we're just going to, she's just going to be like, I am on my time, my schedule. I'm going to do things when I want to do them. Leave me alone about it.
I love that.
Pretty much.
I know. This
look, she's trying to rip the
This is, as always, still kind of an audio-based program, but you should check the YouTube link out here, folks. Rosie always looks over and she's kind of like, yeah, you're right.
And then she rips out the headphones from Amanda's face.
Yeah, then she breaks my computer. And that's so fun. I know. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Amanda, for old time's sake, we might want a Josh Macuga report card.
Yeah.
Which is how everyone got to know you on this show. You've been present on other programs, but this is where you introduced yourself the afternoons was legitimately calling with some concerns for Josh.
I know. You know what's funny about that is when I was calling before about some of these concerns, many of them, not all, but many of them were kind of lighthearted, like, haha, it's really not that big of a deal. The thing about the report card is that when real life stuff happens, like, having a baby and parenting together in a pandemic, you realize the report card is it's not that funny anymore.
There was a couple times. After any Comedy Store patio weekend, I was always worried about the next afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. Because did we always record it on a Tuesday?
We did a lot of them on a Tuesday. We get ahead of it. We would, I think, release them Thursday or Friday.
We'll always release them Thursday.
Yeah. But that's about right. Yeah, you and then you got hired back part-time Collider stuff, and you'd come back over. So that was Tuesday afternoons.
Leave the office at 4.
But Amanda, looking back. Getting there at 11.
Yeah.
Amanda, looking back, this started in my apartment in 2018.
Yes.
2018. It's 2021. Almost 2022. 2018, 4 years ago.
I don't think we had just gotten married when we started the podcast.
Yeah. No baby, no Rosie. Amanda, reflecting back, how has Josh changed in that time?
Oh man, not a lot. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wow.
No, he has. I barely remember life before Rosie. I don't know if that's normal. I'm sure a lot of moms out there might say the same thing.
Fair.
Is you're just so consumed with this adorable little thing who's pulling my headphones out. You're just so all consumed. I have no memory of life before her. But it's honestly hard to say what has changed Josh the most because we went through a pandemic and then we also had a baby. So it was these two huge life changes all happening at the same time. So it's hard to know. I mean, obviously having a baby is life changing, but we did it at the hardest time in the hardest time of our lives. Okay.
This is the best.
So,
this is what we do, guys.
This is all.
Welcome to parenting. Welcome to parenting. Yeah, she's strong. She's fast. She's clumsy. She's persistent. She is. Rosie is all of those things.
I'm just gonna give her my prescription medication. That's safe.
She's a spider monkey, guys, and she likes to shake things. She likes to crawl into things. She takes a lot of tumbles, a lot of bumps, a lot of bruises. She's like her dad.
Yeah, the crawling right now is challenging because she is pretty fast and she never did the army crawl thing. She went straight to just
up on
perfect crawling. I'm very proud of her, but she never did the half-ass crawl. Not that it's half-ass, but let's face it, she never did the army thing.
She's putting a pill bottle in her mouth.
Yeah, that's fine. It's really good parenting. She just went to perfectly crawling. So, but she gets so frustrated and she is still so little. So she gets frustrated and then face plants into the floor or the couch and then she gets upset.
I just love that the thought process of a baby and Rosie is
put it in my mouth. Yeah.
just what it is.
Put everything in.
Everything goes in her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Look, she can now suck out of a straw.
Oh, that's
which is pretty cute.
Hey.
Look at her. She's like, wait. I like that thing.
I like that toy. It tastes
wait,
like
now,
Zoloft.
Now we got. Oh yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah, I've seen that look on the
I'll
comedy
have
store
a
patio.
Oh, Mama's drinking some rosé, eh? Did you open that can of rosé I bought the other night?
Mama's a little.
I did. Honestly, it's been a week, so I figured, hey, what better time to drink than recording the afternoon?
It's perfect. And look, we should address that period of time when the afternoons, quite frankly, almost ended early because Josh got this great opportunity with the History Channel show, and we didn't know what to do. And I just said, Amanda is known. Let's bring her on, and that kept the show going. Mandy Oakes carried the burden of the show.
She really did.
I don't know about that, but I have definitely had so much fun.
Yeah.
Recording the show, and it's very bittersweet because, of course, I love being with Rosie, but I do miss the days when I could be in the studio uninterrupted, with my headphones on and everything intact.
Those first few episodes we did when Rosie when she could either sleep or I would hold her or whatever. That doesn't exist anymore.
That does no more.
We used to be able to sort of go out to dinner. Now, not even close. Because I keep wanting to go to Barone's on the way home.
Yeah.
And it's never going to happen. It's never.
It's got to be like a bag you can put her in or something. You carry her in, right? I don't know how that works.
And I'm telling you, this age, and people did warn us. They're like, oh man, when she starts moving and getting mobile, your life's over.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, those people are just complaining.
Right.
But truly, it's so much harder to go places now because she's all over the place, which is amazing that she's super active. And I love watching her grow and hit milestones.
The swings of emotion.
Oh, yeah.
Swings of emotion. She's like, pamphlets for Subarus. Yeah. Oh, what's this?
Yeah. Watch out.
Yeah. She's a hurricane of emotion. How
many people in Carmel own Subaru Brats?
A lot. So many. Honestly, whoever's making a day trip to Big Sur from Carmel owns a Subaru.
Yeah. Subaru Brats, man. That's what I want.
Oh, man. Well, babe, we're going to, you being a part of the show was so fun for me, and it quickly became Ken being a marriage counselor.
And it's fun for me. I want to clarify. There was one day on air, I said something about sometimes couples think they're cute. I think everyone thought I was referring to you guys. I was specifically referring to a married couple friends that I'm not friends with anymore because they thought they were cute, and they weren't. You guys, it was a lot of fun. You guys were different. You guys were fun. It got serious sometimes, but maybe that was needed.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It's still needed. So we might be calling you, Ken, for some private therapy. No, I'm kidding.
Come over to the at-home driving range. Yes.
And putting green.
Yes. Ooh, and the putting green's back there now too.
Oh yeah. Has it been unveiled yet?
It's in the.
Amanda, what?
You're still here, babe.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you?
Where are we gone?
Can't find it.
Did Rosie?
It's a tab.
It's a tab.
Rosie's eating a magazine. My dog is a parrot, or my child is a parrot.
Look at the way she's looking at the screen.
Yeah,
she's like, Dad, I'm eating this picture.
This is a picture of Kylo Ren.
It looks like Lena Headey in a Gap ad.
Wait, you guys, I really can't find it.
You're here. I don't know what you did.
We can see you. Don't worry about it. Just talk to.
Well, yeah, we'll get you out of here soon. But oh gosh, what was I gonna say? I don't know.
Putting green.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Amanda. What? Josh last night brought home the putting green from the studio. Any reaction to that?
It's in the backyard now.
No, actually, I feel like the backyard is kind of his place anyway. So I've let it go. He can do whatever he wants back there because
that's great.
Whatever. As long as it's out of the house. He does deserve to have a place because I have kind of banished him from ever making a space for himself in the house. So if he wants to do that outside, that's totally
all
fine.
Those scatter cushions need a home.
They do.
That's fun.
Babe, she's literally taking chunks out of that magazine. I think her lips are black from ink.
Sorry. She's like, it's a high fashion. High fashion tastes good. I've now got a poop gloss.
She does have teeth.
Her lips are. Yeah.
Look at this blowing. Oh yeah. Robbie Smith is right. She is dad's drinking face.
Brian Ward says, a cat is almost too much work for me. A baby would end me. It's not a lot of work, Brian. I'll tell you that much. It's a ton of fun, though. I do love being a dad. It is. She's so cute. If our baby was hideous and kind of like the worst, I'd be like, ugh, God. But
what would you do?
I don't know.
How would you address that publicly?
Well, the thing about having your own children is you'll never actually think your own child is hideous. You'll always think they're like the cutest thing in the entire world. So
that's good.
Yeah, but other people's babies.
That's
good. We have some friends with some ugly babies, and ours is not.
That is not nice.
Babe, come on. We've been places with other babies, and people flock to Rosie right away. She got that big smile. She's super sweet. She got those big eyes and eyelashes. People love her. A lot of other babies that we've known during the pandemic are like, all right, it's a cute baby, but it's not Rosie. We get it. And we do have some other friends with some really cute babies, and I will give them that. But there are some other ones where you're like, listen, congratulations on birth.
Now maybe stay out of my house.
Yeah, don't be bringing in your kid.
Cammie Egan says that smile is too much.
Yeah,
it's a good smile.
As Amanda tries to get magazine out of our daughter's mouth.
Yeah, I don't see any, so I think we're fine.
Gregory Lieber.
Those teeth are out for sure.
Oh yeah, they're sharp. They're like the edge. They're like they're mini teeth coming in there.
Yeah.
Gregory Lieber chimes in with the super chat. Thank you, Greg. I will very much miss the afternoons. Having a baby girl in December, it became my audio girl dad manual. LOL. Love you guys. Thanks, Gregory. I might do a dad cast. As somebody that fails as a dad every single day.
That's not true. Going back to the report card. You don't fail as a dad ever.
Is she going to amend the grade?
We're both learning as we go. So no, Josh does not fail at all. He's a great dad.
There you go.
But having a child when you're both learning how to be a parent and also how to be a partner at the same time is very tricky. So you just have to have good communication and also and also like
she's got hands like angry claws.
It's hard. It's friggin' hard. And but it's like also the best thing in the entire world.
Hands like a possession receiver.
I know.
Yeah.
What are you?
Rosie. Mom, this is a great time, Mom. Is that dead? Trump. Start me up.
Yay. She's clapping too.
She can clap now. Yay, Rosie.
Wow, those teeth really got me. Those teeth really got me.
I got to give a shout out to our girl Sheila Toner, who said, but Rosie actually is the cutest. Thank you, Sheila. Sheila, can you email me the likeness you want on the back of the futility box, futilitythegame@gmail.com? Sheila, I don't have your likeness. Send it to me, please. Thank you.
David K says the dad for noons coming.
The dad for noons.
Dad for noons. Yeah, you should. That's pretty good. Yeah, you should start the dad cast.
The dad cast.
Dad stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Michael Beatrice started writing dad-centric comedy.
Oh, did he?
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Our buddy Kingsport Cal chimes in with Super Chat. I don't know if anybody's watching the Streamlabs, but you can go to those as well, streamlabs.com/GoodPeopleGPA. Ken, I want a downloadable MP3 of the Afternoons theme song. I need that in my life. Mandy, I hope to see you involved in Josh's future endeavors. Well, she kind of has to be. We're married.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of involved in all of our endeavors.
It'd be weird if she said, bring your playbook to the office. Right? Brett and Marchek on Streamlabs. If you come down to see Yukaika in San Jose, you might want to consider swinging by my place so you can see the FCL Star Wars belt, which is hanging on my wall. Anyway, thank you guys for such a wonderful community, and I will follow you wherever you lead. Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations on apparently a nice Star Wars trivia win. That ain't easy, Brendan.
No.
Yeah, Brendan's been one of our absolutely dedicated followers from the beginning.
Thank
Special
you.
shout out to Gosh, I should have worn that shirt too. We have this old classic shirt.
Classic.
This is the Brian Ward designed logo.
I gave my afternoon shirt away at a fan meet and greet.
That's the best. Then I want to shout out to Kyle Harlow, who's been here from day one. And Kyle Harlow designed that the NBA Jam afternoon shirt.
Oh, that was a good one.
Which is still good.
That one. Yes.
Love that. So, Kyle, thanks. Shout out to Kyle for that and all of you.
And to Brian Ward for doing all of the afternoon stuff.
Yeah, the logos, that photo shoot we did on that Chandler bike path.
Oh, man, that was fun. And then we just added Amanda in later.
I like that.
Yeah.
Just dropped her in there.
She's got enough pictures.
I think I'll miss the zone out most.
Yes.
I really will. That will be.
Well, go ahead.
Uncle Mark Ellis and we'll come over to the house and we'll start talking about, that Lee Trevino drive or Lee Carvello's putting challenge, and you'll start zoning out.
Well, there's that classic ABC Wild World of Sports with Gene Sarazen and Sam Snead at Pine Valley. The only time that Pine Valley was actually broadcast on TV. Ken, you were there.
I was there. I'll tell you what, it was a great time. It was many events there, right? It was a golfing event and a luge event.
Correct.
Which, by the way, if you've ever seen
All right,
luge
my time
golf,
is limited over here.
She didn't even let the zone out happen, Ken. She's gotten cocky.
I knew what you were doing.
she just shuts it down.
Shuts it down. No more zone outs. Babe, I love you so much. I'll see you when I get home. Thank you for being a part of the afternoons.
Yes, thank you, Amanda.
Thanks for letting me be a part of it. And thanks to everyone for listening and watching. And don't you worry, I'll still give report cards maybe on Twitter if I ever go on. But
find a way.
There will always be a report card because, let's face it, he's Josh.
Love it.
Let's face it. I love you, babe. Thanks for
Love
really making the afternoon special as always.
It's been so fun.
Thank
and
you.
this isn't the last of me. I'm sure I don't know, butt into other things that you
yeah,
guys are doing.
Yeah, we're still obviously going to know each other, be friends. But I want to publicly thank Amanda for saving Josh's life, probably, in the end. So thank you. Yeah.
Probably.
Thanks, all right, I'm going to stop at Barone's on the way home. I'll see you after that. Love you.
Oh, great.
Bye.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Big stuff coming in here from Ben Liebich.
It's pronounced Liebich.
Liebich?
Yeah, Ben is from Germany.
That would make sense.
He's a little help paying off those merch bills.
I'll tell you what, though,
Liebich,
you remember Liebich? That was that short-lived A&E crime series with Detective Liebich, the hard-boiled detective.
Well, yeah. So he was a German man that came over here. He was a detective, I believe. It was in Detroit. No. It was in Grand Rapids.
Yes, Grand Rapids,
It was in Michigan.
Yeah.
And Ben Liebich and his partner, the Dart.
Yeah, the Dart.
The Dart.
And it was Liebich is right the correct way.
Liebich, yeah.
But because his partners at the Grand Rapids Police Department, they couldn't say it. They'd be like, "Hey, Liebich."
Hey, Liebich.
So he just like, I guess that's it. And that was like the first couple episodes of him kind of ingratiating himself into the department.
And his catchphrase, as always, when he walked on to most programs, was "Take it or Liebich."
It was,
so,
and that's how every episode actually ended. It was he turned to the camera and was like, "Take it or Liebich."
Yeah.
And the Dart was a great.
Played, of course, by
absolutely Gabe Kaplan. Comedian Gabe Kaplan.
Of course. Everybody forgets that Gabe Kaplan had an amazing run of network television.
Yeah. Welcome Back, Kotter, and then 30 years, Liebich.
Straight to Liebich. And because he drove the old Dodge Dart was why they called him the Dart. But also, he was average at darts in a bar, he thought he was really good. And they would go to these competitions. They'd be like, "Hey, Dart, you stink at this." He's like, "I'm going to work at it." And he never got any better. But then in the series finale, remember season 9 was the final season. Then fans got really upset that it went off there, so they brought it back for 8 more episodes.
Yeah, that reunion episode which
was weird.
It was really weird.
Then they did the musical episode.
Oh, always with the music. And Nathan Fillion guest starred on the music episode. It just was, and he was just promoting The Rookie. He was in his outfit for The Rookie.
Yeah.
Which is it wasn't even a good crossover.
Well, and it wasn't even part of the same universe.
No, it wasn't. No. And Liebich and the Dart, oddly enough, was originally intended to be Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb in that universe.
They
were the hard-boiled detectives investigating the
spin-off from the CW to then ABC. Yeah. And in that musical episode, Ken, if you remember, there was a small cameo by podcast favorite Robert Loggia.
Mr. President, I'll stand by your side was the name of the song he sang, a play off his ID4 line that I love so much.
And because what we were always waiting for is because in every episode is that off screen when he would go, "You can take it or Liebich," and then you'd hear Robert Loggia in the back go,
"Yeah, I don't like to leave nothing," is what he would say a lot.
Take it.
And then they canceled the show.
And then it was out.
Done.
They didn't even wrap it up. You know what the crazy part is? And people talk about the Dart never hit a bullseye in any episode. Ever.
And they knew they were maybe getting canceled in that final episode. It was guest written by David Chase.
Yeah.
Liebich and the Dart are at their local bar, and the dart grabs a dart, goes to throw it. You see him throw. Fade to black. Don't stop believing.
And people think like Sopranos, it's this mysterious ending. David Chase came out at like a Chapman University tell-all or something.
Yeah.
He never even brought up Leibich and the dart.
As a disgusting display of ignoring that episode.
You can take it or Leibich. Thank you, Ben. And I'm so sorry that your show got canceled. Just like during the filming of the afternoons, during this run, I had a show on TV and then I didn't. So there's that as well.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, listen,
What are you gonna do?
in all of this,
You got to meet Old Smokey.
I actually was on an episode of the afternoons from a cab from Manhattan to Brooklyn.
That's right.
Talking on a phone.
Talking on a phone.
Yeah.
It was spectacular. It was. Look, I watched every episode. I watched the last 10 minutes of Forged by Fire for some reason because my DVR kept recording that. And then I watched your show religiously. You should have had a third season.
By now, we'd be on season 3. If we
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Our buddy Video Club Random chimes in with another super chat. Thank you so much. At the risk of Amanda zoning out, you have to tell us how Truffle Pumpers and Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb ended. Well,
all right. Yeah. So, and shout out to DeChamps with a super chat. No message, just a hey, how you doing? We love that.
DeChamps 2005. Is that the Chicago White Sox?
Chicago White Sox.
DeChamps 2005?
Yeah.
DeChamps. So now, Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb series finale.
Yeah.
Which was like 5 months ago.
Yeah. They
were one of the few shows that never stopped filming during the pandemic. They didn't believe that COVID was
just
a thing.
weird because they lost 2 cast members to COVID. Got sick, and they didn't die. They just decided not to come back.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
It was.
It was really weird. They kept going.
And they never really acknowledged the fact that they were just wearing masks, and then they weren't, and then they were, and then they weren't again. They just kept filming throughout.
Yeah.
Nothing big.
Yeah.
And what happened was in the penultimate episode, Ken,
Jessica Flash
loses her speed.
Yes.
Loses the ability to flash in and out of places.
Yep. It was a great scene. The alarm clock goes off. Sonny and Cher start singing.
Correct. But the thing is, they weren't singing "I Got You, Babe."
Yeah, they weren't singing "I Got You, Babe." They were singing their unknown B-side called
"Baby, I Got You."
"Baby, I Got You." Old Man to Young Girl.
Right.
Was the name of the song. And
Yeah.
I promised you to make your career. You pretended to love me so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that kept playing on, and she kept pressing snooze. She kept pressing snooze. And then suddenly, when she gets up, it's the next day. A day had passed, and in that time, mysteriously, she lost her power.
Lost her powers. So the entire series finale was the bulb. As we've been known, she found the bulb was birthed out of dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like he was a perennial plant. He was a bulb. That's where he found his power was the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The green bulb. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Duh.
And when he came from the earth, his power was chlorophyll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? So.
Absolutely. And this was all revealed when this mysterious character that had been showing up and leaving clues and hints
in and out
all through the last couple seasons.
Yeah.
Where it was revealed to be Danny DeVito as the gardener.
Correct. That had been looking for the bulb for years.
That's where I put you. That's what he said.
He's so little and energetic.
Yeah.
And as the curtain fades on Jessica Flash and the Green Bulb, and the sexual tension the last couple of years was not something we asked for.
Oh, yeah. No, in fact, we literally wrote into the show and said, please don't pair them together.
We don't want it. As they were calling it the Fulb.
The Fulb.
Was their ship name.
Yeah, and there was that one episode called You Like Fuck Pictures, but the F was deleted out. And it was really distasteful. It was not appropriate for the times.
It truly was not.
No, we actually wrote in an actual letter writing campaign. We said, don't let them intercourse.
Yes, and unfortunately, nobody reads our letters.
No, who reads letters?
Who reads letters anymore?
I don't even read Ikaika's text to the next day.
So we pretty spot on. And as the series finale ends and we're walking off into the sunset, nothing had happened with the bulb, with the green bulb, Jessica Flash, nothing.
Yeah.
As they're walking off, they look into each other's eyes, and then they turn and they walk in opposite directions. Jessica Flash looks back, and the green bulb trips over a curb and hits his face on a Citibank ATM. And that's it.
And he dies.
And he dies.
And he dies.
And he dies.
And the ATM spits out 20s. And
onto his body.
Onto his body. And it's just that. And then you're in the background. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, boom, 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 you find, boom. You get what? And it went to black.
Boom. Boom. Now, Truffle Pumpers, on the other hand.
Truffle Pumpers.
Now, that one, okay, well, here, let's get to a couple super chats. Vermont Mike with one, thank you so much. Saying hi, been a while, go Bearcats. Congrats. Cincinnati's awesome this year. They might go to a bowl game, or the college football playoffs. Luke Fickle will probably be coaching at a bigger school eventually.
Oh,
but
Luke
for
Fickle.
Right now,
He's
right
great.
now. He was great in Truffle Pumper. And Michael Kautzer, is this a Murder Season 2 coming now? You are freed up? Possible.
Possible.
It's possible.
We'll do a documentary about that show.
Yeah.
About 3 episodes in, we looked at each other in recording. We're like, wow, we promised 6 of these.
We have no idea what's happening.
Oh, man.
DeChamp says he is talking about the White Sox. He wants some Bobby Jenks stories. I will tell you after.
Oh, yeah. I want one of those off air.
Yeah.
I didn't get those.
Also, another super chat. Brian got some Mr. McClunky. Cheers, sucky in my bucket. It's been a long, busy couple of weeks at work, but thankful I have work. These times here I'll miss. Thanks,
Sucky in
Brian.
my bucky.
Sucky in my bucky.
Sucky in my bucky, yeah?
So, Truffle
Pumpers.
The series finale.
Yeah.
Was a tough one. We both cried.
I cried. I called Josh sobbing uncontrollably because they had, by this point, Ian McShane's character had died.
Yeah, Lord Hetherington.
And he fell into that truffle pumping mill and got pumped into the truffles.
Yeah.
And then accidentally got his daughter had gotten engaged to that character that showed up.
Well, so Lord Hetherington's daughter, the Dame of Hetherington.
Yes.
Married Miller von Schlussel.
Miller von Schlussel.
Right, of the German von Schlussel.
Played by, what was the guy? The guy from Inglourious Basterds, the German
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah. Oh, no. He played his father, but the Daniel Bruhl.
Oh, Daniel Bruhl played
correct. The Duschel.
Von Schlussel.
Von Schlussel.
And Miller von Schlussel. And they decided on the day of the wedding is when Lord Hetherington was sucked into the truffle mill.
Yeah, and so they decided to have the wedding done anyways. And then that night at dinner, accidentally, they all got served Lord Hetherington for dinner.
Yeah, and everybody's like, this tastes weird. This is awful. And then in walked Lord Hetherington's biggest enemy.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. And we're bawling our eyes out.
I mean, crying.
We're bawling because his daughter
has no idea.
Is eating her father in a truffle pumped meal.
They don't even know. It was a shepherd's pie full of truffle pumping.
Yes.
The whole kingdom was there.
Yeah.
Not knowing that like the red wedding of sorts.
Yeah. Well, and so his rival popped in, and of course his rival is played by Charles Dance, who's Tywin Lannister. Of
course.
And so he comes in and just everyone turns to him because like who invited him? And Lord Stahl,
his what he went by just Lapel,
Lord Lapel Stahl, Lapel, and they turn around, they're like, who invited Lord Stahl, Lapel? And he just said, everyone enjoying the truffles, and everyone's like, they're pretty good. He's like, it's Lord Hetherington, and we were
you have
crying.
Been pumped,
and then he turned around and walked away.
Yes, and that was it.
And they didn't resolve that.
Everybody's crying. The wedding is ruined. Lord Lapel gets his final thing. Little did we know that the entire time we had watched Truffle Pumpers, Lord Lapel was actually the good guy. Lord Hetherington, the whole time, was the bad guy. It was like a Breaking Bad flip.
Yeah, it's a flip. It's a flippity-doo.
Yeah.
But I've heard rumors that they are going to
Truffle Pumpers the movie.
Truffle Pumpers the movie is going to be on Peacock.
That makes sense.
Which is, I don't even have Peacock.
I'll get you my login.
Thank you. Okay. I don't need to watch Friends anymore. I'm good.
You got it. You memorized them all. Yeah.
But
both shows, I think, the series themselves, solid 8s out of 10, both of them. The series finale, like most series finale, were solid 6s. You know,
Yeah.
I will enjoy those shows.
I'll miss Truffle Pumpers.
I'm going to get the Blu-ray set. Sure, I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to get the Blu-ray set?
No, I'll have JT get them for me.
JT will pick them up in a bargain bin somewhere for you.
I'm sure Ikaika saw them at a bargain bin at a Radio Shack outlet store.
Well, that's actually the job Ikaika's got now.
Yeah.
He's going to be floor manager of a Radio Shack in Gilroy.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. How many RC cars are you going to stack?
It's actually a Sam Goody on a radio.
Oh,
Sam
my
Goody.
bad, my bad, my bad.
Apologize.
Damon R. 1974 says, thank you, Josh, Ken, Amanda, and Rosie, for always giving me that late week smile the afternoons brought. I think I'm going to listen to the show from the beginning. Yeah, that'd be
They'll still be up.
fun re-listen.
Yeah, shows won't go anywhere.
No.
Active income, and by that I mean 12 cents probably come our way.
Yeah.
Active income.
Inactive income. Some of that mail money.
I don't know, man. All my crypto took a dive today.
It did take a dive. Just got to hold on to it.
Dylan says, just left Doghouse. Got some dandruff shampoo. We evolve. I love this. Is the best. This is the new show. Follow Dylan around LA.
He goes doghouse to house dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's a.
What's your
doggy
favorite
daycare.
hot dog chain restaurant?
Is Portillo's considered a chain?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you know what it is? It's the in Pittsburgh we have something called the Brighton Hot Dog Shop,
Love that.
and there's like 3 locations.
I love that.
So that's considered a chain, right?
Yeah. I like
It's the best
Cupid's
hot dog.
Cupid's hot dogs. It's
Where's that?
like Pink's.
Okay.
There's some spots in the valley.
Okay.
The hot dogs are wrapped in football leather. Kidding. It's the worst shit in the world. Go to Wiener Schnitzel.
Der Wiener Schnitzel?
The Wiener
I've only
Schnitzel.
been to Der Wiener Schnitzel once in Huntington Beach, and I sat in the drive-thru alone.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great night.
Passive income is what.
Passive
I said
income,
active
thanks.
income.
Thanks,
passive income. Kyle Harlow.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaika, you're holding up your paddle.
What do you got?
Wiener Schnitzel's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had Casper's before?
Casper's. No.
I've seen the movie Casper.
Yeah,
with
what's-
Devin
explain-
Sawa?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good.
This is
call.
what they look like when they're
Okay.
still around. They look like they're stuck in the 60s.
Oh.
Oh, they're like it's so for those listening, it looks like one of those restaurants. It's like made out of a barn.
Welcome to Casper's. We are here making the hot dog. We also have Wiener
Oh
Schnitzel,
wow, it's like a
but we also
wood
like
paneling box.
it's when you come in, you can either take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
Mm.
Now I'm hungry. Now I
Yeah, I had that breakfast taco from 7-Eleven when I came over here, and now I wish I didn't. Now I wish I was getting in my car, driving to that Wiener Schnitzel across from the old NBC studios where the Tonight Show used to be filmed.
Mm-hmm.
You ever go to that Wiener Schnitzel?
Yeah. No, I've never been to that Wiener Schnitzel.
Hard-
I've been to that studio.
Hard to park. Yeah. Studio's great. Wiener Schnitzel probably even better.
Mm-hmm. Didn't LQ said, didn't Josh make Ken try Portillo's in the afternoons? Yeah, we made it here.
Yeah.
I can't have the bun at Portillo's because of the daggum poppy seeds.
Poppy seeds.
But I do, like the naked dog is fine. I don't know. I just want a chili cheese dog that tastes like chili and cheese and not a hot dog.
Mm.
That's my dream. I don't like the taste of hot dogs, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Remember the stand?
Yes.
That
it's
used
still
to be,
there.
Still there. There's good chain.
Yeah.
It's a good chain.
Yeah.
Good restaurant. That used to be the pre-Schmoes No meetup when we were at the house at the AfterBuzz house.
Yeah.
And then it was a race.
Pre-show.
Pre-show. Because after show would be Chili's.
Chili's and
Pre-show, often we'd meet over there and get the hot dogs. There would be like maybe 6 of us there, all of us in our own cars. And there would be a quiet, unspoken race to get over to the studio bathroom first. And every time it'd be like Harloff, Ellis, Ruficaba, Cody, JT, or something like that. JT, of course, was on a scooter. You had to get over, and we'd just be like, "All right, well, I think I'm gonna get over there. I think I'm going first. I'll see it. No, good.
You better move it.
Gotta move it.
I would never meet at the stand because I was always coming from somewhere that I like. And it took me so long because you guys lived in the valley. It was so nice for you. It took me so long to get to that AfterBuzz studio at that time of day. And I always would just eat like a whole thing of popcorn, like not like a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would the whole actual popcorn machine. I would eat like a whole rack of popcorn.
Yeah, we got in trouble.
Yeah, we did.
And then there was that night, one of the hottest women in the world. I walked into the bathroom afterwards, and that changed my life.
Changed my life forever. I can still smell it.
Never seen her the same way again.
No, you never will.
And it won't reveal
Ever.
Sober Scooter. That's a funny bit.
Carl,
I've never had a
meet for us.
Sonic hot dog.
Is this good? Is Sonic hot dogs good?
I never had their chili dogs, but like their other ones that they have Coney
good.
Island and they have like a Chicago one.
Okay.
They're really good. I like them.
I want to try this a Costco dog because I hear it's the best one around. But
well, the Polish dog was the best one, and they don't have that anymore.
Meat for a snack was one of our hashtags we used for a long time. Remember, that was our idea, was to do stand up in front of a 7-Eleven with tables and meat for a snack.
Oh, meat for a snack.
And it was just gonna be meat and meat. It was a pun.
I would talk to the guy who works over at the 7-Eleven across the street from us, from the studio, and try to talk to him. And all he would do, and I won't. I love the guy Jimmy. He has an accent, so I'm not gonna do the accent. But he'd just be like, "Brother, I want to sing, man." Literally every time. Hey, we do a show up there. Have me up, man. I want to sing, man. Every time.
We don't sing here.
I handed him those stack of Futility, the game business cards. He looked at them all. I said, "Yeah, put them right here on the counter." He just stuck them by the cigarettes. I found them. I was there. I was like, "This is my cards."
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Dylan Barry said, at Yard House in Burbank, they got a good happy hour, ? Where should I go, ? My driver has to wrap at 8. Well, I think they have a happy hour. I know Barney's has a happy hour, and I know Wood Ranch has a happy hour. You can get to any of those within that area.
You know what?
Don't go to Islands.
I was just going to say, underrated happy hour, Islands.
Oh, well, then go to Islands.
You get that bag, box, or not box, but that basket of chips they got.
Yes.
The salsa. And you're always going to find 8 chips cold and stuck together.
Yeah.
And then you peel them apart slowly. That's great. I need to trim my beard because every sip I take here, I look like one of those ice fishermen on an A&E show with ice just dripping from my face.
You would make a really good Ice Road Truckers or a Deadliest Catch guy. Just for one season.
Let me ask you this question. You ever see me on a boat?
Nope.
Yeah, ever see me in a pool?
Yeah, but wait. But here's the thing. Those ones you don't have to take off your shirt. You have all the clothes on. You got big outfits.
It's swimming itself.
Okay.
I'm not a strong swimmer.
I got it.
And I've thought about, as a kid, I kind of wanted to be a trucker. I was obsessed with trucks. The big trucks as a kid.
That math checks out.
And I love driving for long distance by myself, right? Not saying a word, just open road, listen. But I don't think, I just don't. I had to drive my friend's Suburban for a while.
It's a lot of car.
That's a lot of car.
Yeah.
That's a lot of truck.
No wonder our friend Jessica Hall crashed her car coming onto a positivity report because she got a Suburban. It's too much car.
Jessica.
Too much car. Just too much.
I got to head over. It reminds me, I got to head back over to Sugar Taco.
Sugar Taco. I keep trying to pitch a man to that place, and it's not.
Really? Yeah. It's so. It's so good. It's really so good.
All right.
Cheddars no longer serve the onion ring tower. What?
That's BS.
Kate Van D.
I hate onion rings. Straight up hate them. But I give props to onion ring towers. I hate onion rings. Love the bloomin' onion. Love it. A bloomin' onion might be the greatest appetizer ever made on the planet.
I understand life is a series of complicated dichotomies and whatnots. What makes you hate onion rings? I'm not judging. I'm asking.
I'll tell you why. Because every time you bite an onion ring, I first of all don't like onions at all. I think it's the dipping sauce of the bloomin' onion that makes me like the bloomin' onion. To be honest with you, and like the flavoring of the deep fry. A classic onion ring, you bite into it, the onion is on fire, then the onion doesn't break, and you pull the onion out, and then all you've got is the breading. It's a worthless piece of. Just give me a French fry. If I'm going to take the calories, the fried fry, just give me a French fry.
I don't disagree with you. This might be shocking to any of you who've seen me in person and my gut.
You're barrel chested.
Yeah, I wish that's where the barrel stopped. An onion ring is great in theory to me.
It's a cool idea.
An idea.
Yes.
And then, you bite it, and then the onion falls out like a snake leaving a cave.
Thank you.
And you're left with just heartburn in the form of like this breaded.
And more than likely 2 second-degree burns on your mouth and hands.
Yes, it's like that time I literally burnt my lip off with pizza rolls. Like, come on.
I worked at an onion ring stand at a rib fest in Pittsburgh for 3 straight days. Never even touched an onion ring to eat. They were like, "What do you want for lunch? Onion rings or onion rings?" I was like, "I'm going to go find some ribs."
There's the controversy blowing up in chat here.
Oh, no.
Kate Van D and Will McLean both say onion ring, French fry, and they have the greater than.
No way.
To the onion ring.
Sorry. I don't say this often. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
It's not like it's not an opinion. This is This is not subjective. This is an objective thing. French fries are better than onion rings.
Anka Van Dorn says, no, don't like union rings, which are actually, so she has different views on marriage than other people.
I love a good union ring. Onion rings, no.
And
union
Kate says,
ring.
try it with leeks. What was this, a horror movie?
Hey, it's Freak on a Leak. No. You're wrong. It's the George Costanza line. Frog is wrong.
Frog is
okay?
wrong.
Onion
Frog is
rings
wrong.
are wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Curly fries greater than onion rings, says the Good People Association.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All fries are better than onion rings. Onion rings are I stepped in a puddle and my shoe is wet for the rest of the day at Six Flags.
Oh, yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Like,
They'll get you like a tower of rings.
No.
Yard House has them.
Yes.
And the waiters bring them out, and everyone look at that tower of onion rings. Oh, my God. One's the size of a tire.
Yeah, the next one's the size of a thumbnail.
Yeah. Look at any of those tables as they get ready to leave.
They're all...
maybe two of the three of the 19 onion rings eaten. The
That's
rest
it.
left.
Onion rings is the most wasted food around. You order it, you're like, ugh, these things stink. I dip in a little bit of ketchup. I burn my mouth. I don't like onions. Goodbye.
Yep. Green bean fries. I don't know what green bean fries are, but I'm willing to try because I do like green beans.
Yeah, like fried green beans or fried zucchini, fried calamari, that kind of
Baxter's
stuff.
favorite treat is green beans. It's crazy.
Mark M says, I get a meatball sub with onion rings, cut the meatballs in half, and put it on the onion rings and eat it like an appetizer. It's still a waste.
I mean, I'm taking in this, Mark. What do you call this?
Onion balls?
Remember, do you ever go to a Cold Stone Creamery?
Yeah.
So that you can mix ice cream. You order what you want ice cream. I want chocolate chip, vanilla, put in brownies, and then they have you put up on the wall your flavor. And if they like it, they say name it, and all the people. So
the knapsack.
No, I created one and I tried to call it anal sex, and they wouldn't let me do it. It was at a different part of my life. It was like an edgelord, wannabe edgelord days.
Oh man, Ken.
Yeah,
an edgelord.
What was in it?
Never you mind. Okay. Yeah. No, it was Crunch Bar, brownie mixed in with just vanilla ice cream. It's plain and simple.
Nate M says, semi-relevant, pierogies are better than both. Pierogies are
Pierogies. Yeah, my late grandma used to make some great pierogies. Love those. Potato, meat, onion.
A little bit of
just
cheese.
Dipped in grease.
Oh, so good.
Dipped in oil.
When we were a kid, my mom would just make those for dinner. I was like, I'm pretty sure this isn't healthy, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, tater tots are popular around here.
Tater tots are the jam.
King's Porkhouse's fried okra is also a damn treat.
It's pretty good. I like fried okra.
Kingsport, I'm going to say this for the last time. Get out of here. Just leave.
You can take it or leave it. There.
I can't wait the next time I happen to be in Johnson City, Tennessee, and I finally meet Kingsport Cal at a Hooters.
Oh, man, I can't wait. We got to go somewhere inappropriate where Cal can't get canceled.
Even at Hooters, they're like, Sir, could you comment down about the Hooters?
Yeah, ease up the clutch there with the compliment and calling everybody sweetheart. Love you, Cal.
Yeah, no, seriously.
You're the best.
We're about ready to wrap this all up to put this to bed. A proper Viking funeral, which means Kaika's going to shoot a flaming arrow at the both of us. He'll shoot it at this desk. And this would probably catch fire immediately.
There's so much lacquer on this damn thing. Michael Katz says, any flapjack opinions? Yeah, pancakes are funkin' delicious. They're unreal.
Love pancakes. More than pancakes, I love syrup. Problem is, for me, 2 bites into pancakes, and I'm full.
No, because it's a cake. You're eating a cake.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, but right now, a diner pancake sounds amazing.
Remember that time we got drunk at the Comedy Store, and you and I weren't as close friends yet.
Yes,
but we stumbled to that train car.
Hot dog, Carnies. Carnahan.
It's like 2 train cars converted into a restaurant.
Yeah,
which every town Arroyo Grande has one of that. Yeah. I swear there's been a murder in there. And we went there, and we each had like 3 chili dogs each at 2 in the morning.
So good. We did it.
That's when I knew I loved
it. I was so hungry and drunk that I ate like part of the paper bag with the hot dog.
And what's funny is I wasn't that drunk, but I was like, I'm going to pretend I am to get all these hot dogs.
Another wrong opinion, Will McLean, the legend who we love, our first backer of Futility. Waffles are greater than pancakes. Will, again, wrong. But you're
King's Porkhouse says, bless your heart. Just DM me. You can come stay at the house. A hotel, which I've already said fuck on the show once today. Cal, I'm going to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. I won't be staying at your house.
We love you, Cal. I'm not staying at your house. Sounds very nice.
Holiday Inn Express I'll be at.
Yeah. Or I'll just stay above the Hooters in the office.
Near the Tri-Cities Airport. We'll be able to buy Futility on the GPA website. Kim A has...
No. Probably
it's going to be its own entity.
It'll be its own entity. I'm hoping that it's just not. It will just be available at stores or online or somewhere, and somebody takes it over. That's the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're working on that.
If you send us, money plus the shipping right now, like $55 to $60,
right now.
I'll make sure you get a game. You just got to email me futilitythegame@gmail.com. Send in the money, and I'll make sure that you send me your name, address, and I'll make sure a game gets to you.
Absolutely. Streamlab, very generous Streamlabs from Curbside Profit. Used to listen to the show every time I was out in the duck clubs or the swampy golf courses killing mosquitoes. I don't know what this means, but I'll be missing the audible laughs when I'm knee-deep in algae and mud. Love y'all. Curbside Profit, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, the key part of that sentence was used to listen.
Mm-hmm. Great work. Thank you.
No.
We got one person, and it's not a super chat, but we have to give a shout-out to one of our favorites.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesse Roach says, damn it, I'm late, but it's the end of an era. Jesse Roach, just like your fourth album, End of an Era.
Perfect way to end this show, Josh, is that album from Jesse Roach, End of the Era. And you remember that song? It's track 11, the final track. It's a tearjerker.
I mean, my God.
Yeah.
It's like it starts off with a slow guitar like a we had a ride.
It was a long ride.
We were in a car together. Found love together.
Didn't get very far, but we didn't go anywhere together. But we have to say goodbye.
It's the end of an era.
We've got to get on down the road.
It's the end of an era.
We might not want to go, but it's time for us,
End of an era.
And then it was just crescendo, and everyone's crying. She used to close the show, close that tour. It was great stuff. So Jesse Roach, thank you. Joshy Poshy, Pudding and Pie. We've been through it a lot.
We really
4
have,
years.
4 years.
Remember
man.
when we looked at each other when we don't have jobs?
Should we do a podcast?
Yeah. And now here it is 4 years later. I'm looking at you going, hey, we don't have jobs. Let's figure out something else to do.
Love you, man.
Let's do it. It's been fun hanging out with Josh for 4 years. A special thanks to the man who came over to produce the show about a year ago, Ikaika Shively. And I was like, hey, man, guess what? You're going to have to press record, and there's going to be some music. It's going to be a little more complicated than you're normally used to over there. And he absolutely owned it because that's what he does over here. So, Ikaika, thank you for being part of the Afternoons family as well.
Yeah. And thank you all for listening, for watching, for everything in between. We love you all very much. I love you, Ken.
Love you, brother.
I love my wife. I
love your wife, too.
And for all the memories. For everything.
Yes, for everything. This track will be available. You could just also get it. It's a free track that you could find on Audio Jungle or something. Joshy, for one last time. This has been The Afternoons with Josh, Ken, and Amanda, and Rosie, and Ikaika. A silly look at a serious world.
It doesn't matter when you listen, Ken. It's always The Afternoons.